everyone, it's Deidre of 180 Consulting, your Tri-Cities personal fashion stylist, coming at you today again from my undecorated bedroom, but again it's got good lighting and I've got my mannequin here. So today we're going into week 2 of our style series. So this week's focus is what I like to call classically chic. So when you say terms like classic when it comes to fashion, you automatically think of trends that transcend time. It's those pieces that you cannot tell when they were either made or purchased because they are just so classic that they always look chic, polished, and put together. So is this one of your style types? Continue watching to find out. But the key to knowing your style type and why is that a benefit is A, it'll help everything in your closet seem cohesive so that you kind of have a definitive style. And not only that, it'll save you time, energy, money when you go shopping, so that way you know what things to look for your own personal style. And in the end, that'll just save you headache and even money so you know what you're looking for. So let's dive right in and start talking about the classically chic fashion type. So I pulled a couple pieces for you today. I sometimes wear this typically on like Sundays. I love to dress kind of more classically chic on Sundays. It's just one of those things that I've always enjoyed doing. Put on your Sunday best, so to speak. So with this style type, you're going to see a lot of very clean lines. I'm kind of trying to show you some on myself today. So I picked some high-waisted denim, just a very clean wash, classic shape. With denim in this style type, you can really do any shape you want, whether it's skinnies, straights, even a boot cut. But the biggest thing is it's gonna be not really distressed denim. It's gonna be very, very clean, dark washes usually, not a lot of whiskering or anything like that. And definitely no embellishments on the back pockets, ladies. None of those little M's or blingy butt jeans that I see some of y'all wearing. Knock it off if you're in the classically chic style statement. I also wanted to show you a little bit on how to pair some different prints. So I did a leopard, just a little Tory Burch flat with stripes. See how it kind of works? But anyway, so I'm trying to recommend the classically chic look today. So I pulled just a nice silk button down. Every girl that's into this style type probably has some version of this, whether it be white or black or even a print. Just something you can easily pair with everything from skirts to jeans to suiting options like pencil skirts and slacks. It's really going to transcend everything that you have and work well with a lot of pieces. Another idea that this style type will usually have is pearls. Pearls definitely change the attitude of your look. When you put them on, you're definitely going to feel more ladylike and proper. And with that as well, you can even throw some other flares into this style type. For instance, if I were to change out the pearls for something with a little bit of spikes or edge, it's automatically going to change the whole feel of this girl's ensemble. And that's not a bad thing. It's okay to kind of mix and match a little bit. Just know who you are and what you're trying to put out there with your style type. So I'm just going to switch this back for a second to the pearls. And again, you don't have to wear pearls. It's just something that typically is seen in this style type. Lots of like really luxe fabrics. So your tweeds, your like houndstooth, a lot of knits, things like that. And then lastly, when it comes to shoes, I'm going to pull them up here so you can see them. They're going to be very, very classic in style. So I grabbed some classic nude pumps. These ones are my investment nude pumps. That's the great thing about this style type is it's really going to be pieces you can invest in because they're going to last for a long time. If you put that investment into these pieces, they will thank you for it as long as you take care of it. For instance, these shoes, I can probably still wear these in 5 to 10 years and they're always going to be a classic shape. Now they are, like I said, more of an investment because they're Jimmy Choos, but look for, more price point options that are in your budget. So definitely check out maybe like Nine West always has really good shoes. Look at Sam Edelman. His are a little bit that higher end, but still very doable, still really comfortable. It's just finding what options you're comfortable with as well, especially in this style type. So again, speaking of Nine West, I grabbed some black little pumps from Nine West, and these ones have done an amazing job for me. I've worn them for probably about 3 years going on strong now, and they still look great. So it's not always about dropping a ton of cash to pull off the classically chic style. You will even see flats with this style. So like I said, I'm wearing some, I know you can't really see them, but some flats today. I also grabbed just a little pointed toe Dorsey flat, very comfortable, again, very classically chic. You're not gonna know in 10 years, you know, when these shoes were made because they're always going to transcend fashion trends. Okay, quickly just moving on to a couple other things you'll see in this style type. Very ladylike bags. So I grabbed a very polished, just square shaped bag. This is a Kate Spade I got last holiday time. Very, very ladylike. In this style type as well, you're going to see a lot of blazers. My classically chic ladies love their suiting options, blazers. Again, with blazers, the great thing is you can mix and match. Just because you bought me a blazer that went with a certain skirt or a certain set of pants doesn't mean that that's what they can only be worn with. You can throw them on with jeans, throw them on with a skirt. That's a different one, maybe even a printed skirt or a, you know, got a different material going on with it. Try mixing and matching and see what you feel comfortable in. Typically as well, you're going to see anything tucked in, even if it's just a little front tuck, it'll just create more of that polished ensemble for you. I grabbed a couple blazer options and some top options just to show you as well. Some key brands that you're going to look for if you're looking at higher end brands, definitely check out Burberry, Ralph Lauren, Vince, some of the higher end brands that are tailored to the classic lines. If you're looking for a little bit more budget friendly options, check out Ann Taylor, Banana Republic, J. Crew, even sometimes The Loft by Ann Taylor has some of these more classically chic looks at a more wallet friendly price. And even check out things like Zara or TJ Maxx. A lot of the times they will take those trends and those things that are seen on the high fashion runways and make them at more moderate prices because they're more mass produced. So moving on to some of my examples. Sorry, I'll be right back in the screen here. So again, you can even mix and match materials. It doesn't have to be just Ponte knits or just tweeds. So maybe a pencil skirt, but maybe in a fun, edgy material like leather. Just kind of incorporating some of that funky vibe into your look if you don't want it to be super stuffy. I grabbed kind of like a tweed jacket. It's almost like a moto style jacket. So the great thing about this one is it's got that classic material, like the tweed. It's all black, but in an updated shape, like the moto shape. Again, this is actually something I found at Loft, so you don't have to drop a ton of money to have great pieces. And then for your tops and your blazers, your things like that, definitely look for high quality items because like I said, they will stand the test of time. For instance, this one, again, leopard. I love leopard. If you haven't noticed that lately, look at my post yesterday where I was a cat for Halloween. This one's a silk equipment top. And again, because it's high quality silk, it's lasted me forever. This thing, I don't know what it is, but it's practically made out of gold because it doesn't wrinkle. I threw it in a suitcase last year and carted it around Italy with me all the year, and it never once needed steaming or ironing. Just saying, it's those high quality pieces. When you invest in a little bit higher quality, it's gonna pay back in full. This is just a little Vince blouse. So again, you could pair this with a skirt, some jeans, even like underneath a cardigan, and it's gonna transcend even a lot of different style types. If you were the classically chic style, you're probably gonna wear this maybe with a skirt or some slacks for work during the day, and maybe with denim during the weekend. For suiting options that are really good for this style type, I would definitely look at Theory. If you're looking at more investment pieces, they do great suiting options and blazers. This is a Theory one that I picked up in New York last year. Love it, and it's just great because I can wear it with everything. I don't have to have the exact matching pants or skirt to wear this blazer. And another one that I love is a white one. It's kind of a creamy white, and this will last all year long, even though it is white. You can definitely wear white after Labor Day now, ladies, so pop those colors out. And this one, again, is by Graylin. So not like super duper expensive, but still a little bit nicer than just something I would find at like the junior section or something like that. at Macy's, which granted, I don't really shop there anyway, for myself. This outfit, so this is just a Rachel Zoe silk top. This one, the skirt is actually by the Loft. So again, you can find great pieces anywhere you look. It's just about honing in on that style type and knowing if that is your style. So some other celebrities that might inspire this type. Look at Jennifer Aniston. She's a little bit more casual in it, but all of her pieces are pretty chic and classic. Another one would be Kate Middleton, as the epitome of the classically chic look, in my opinion. Even Amal Clooney, very on trend, but very, very classic. She'll always look put together and polished, even when we look at her pictures in probably 30 years. One last thing I wanted to show you. If you're in this style type, you probably want to invest in a nice trench. So again, you can find kind of a cheaper one. If you go really high end, the best ones are gonna be by Burberry. I don't personally own anything by Burberry. I chose an Eileen Fisher updated trench, but you can even find some great ones at Zara, H&M, just look at those places. I love this one because it's really comfortable, and it's great because you can button it up all the way, or you can leave it hanging open and belt it for a really chic look while staying warm at the same time and not losing shape. So I would just wrap it around the waist and kind of cinch it in so that way I don't look overwhelmed. Anyway, that is the classically chic style type this week. Make sure you go to my website, 180consult.com, join my blog so you can always stay updated on these, and go to my Facebook page and like it so that way you can always get these videos. Thanks and have a great night.